Today is Saturday, December 6th, which is the day the Thalassemia support groups at the SGH Hematology Center took place. So this video is basically a short kind of cover truth, basically what the gathering is about over some picture that I taken. So my voice sounds a bit semi-mental, as you call it, as today's a raining day, whole day until now it's still drizzling, so it's year end, so hard to blame, but it's a good weather, but that result me to want to sleep more this morning when it's time when the alarm clock rang and I should wake up. So I kind of sleep about half an hour more, thinking you do not have to go there so early. In fact, if you go there so early, you have to wait for the others to come, so you must well be the last few to be there, so that when you get there the event already started, so you don't have to wait. That was my thinking, but when I get there, it's not too late. They just begin the event. Basically they wait for all the patients to come, then they start the event. Basically I met another patient at the lobby, then we come out together. There's a so-called incident. So I reached the place, the ward at about 11:15 or 11:20, so before 11:20 a.m., which 11 a.m. is the event start. So when I get in, there's quite a number of patients, their families, the nurses, some are social workers, doctor even, I suspect, had already sitten facing a kind of projector screen. Majority already come, but some are later than us. Some come close to 12 p.m. So we are not later. When they come, they start to one of the nurses start the introduction about today, what is going on, and they start like quiz game when they start the event. And later our Dr. Ang Eileen, kind of give a minute or two introduction about what is this gathering that hope to establish, what's the goal, what's the mission of this gathering, is to so that the patient and friends can make friends with each another, stay connected, to know each another better, because some is new patient that we do not know before. That's what we first time met. In fact, I know one or two patients today that I first time know. One of them is actually TEL intermediate from other country, but he was studying. Now he graduated. Now he's looking for a job at Singapore here. So happened to meet him. Very honored. We were talking a lot during the event itself, while eating the buffet lunch, which I did not take picture of that. I've forgotten. Was too busy on the laughing and playing games on that. So after the nurses have a brief introduction of what's going on, the doctor have a talk about what is the goal of this gatherings, to hope that patient could stay connected and know each another after this gathering. And later the nurses, one of the nurses, Zhang Xiao, talk about the curations, basically about the subject, about basically on the HP level, the range to maintain before and after, what is like, and also the trouble of chelation, of course. What are the tips she can give that probably discuss with the doctor and come up with the PowerPoint slides on that, and basically talk about that, and everyone just stay tuned and listen to it. After the presentations, the nurse get into the next segment, which they invite two volunteers. One of them are thalassemia patient, and one is the other blood disorder. Is one kind of anemia, which is a rare firstly, it's a man. I think it's like 40 something guy. He have a condition. Those are very rare kind of anemia. Basically, it's like the whole Singapore. There's only 4 patients this kind of case, and the state there are maybe 100 or around there or less. Kind of his type of condition. Basically, talk about his own experience, having to gone through what he's been through in life, the treatments that he has, and the daily chelation that he needed. Basically, needed like every day 8 hours, Monday to Sunday, no exceptions, 7 days a week. The frustration and the pain, the torturing he have to gone through, and encourage other patients not to give up hope. That's the key. And to basically talk about his own short story, and followed by the another thalassemia patient, which is my friend Melvin. Is a thalassemia patient. Basically, also talk about his own experience, what he think of this thalassemia condition that he gone through over the many years of his experience, and also try to encourage other patients that they could do at the same. Basically, talk about it's not the worst case. There are other health condition that is far worse than thalassemia. You have no idea, things like that. Talk about that we are lucky as a thalassemia, not the worst case. You see nothing yet.
Thanks Lily for inviting me today. So basically, just to share, I've been thalassemia patient for 27 years. I think I've seen some of us being here. Compliance, I'm supposed to share being compliant. So is it important? I think to start off, I don't think anybody loves to inject Despra. That's the fundamental. I've been compliant for I think 15 years, until one day I decided that why do we need to be compliant? So I stopped Despra for a while. And go to my, we are young, we like to party, we go out a lot often. And slowly I get more and more symptoms. Like for example, I almost got diabetes. So that's where I woke up. I realized that shit, we need to be compliant. So somehow, so for 1 year actually I have to control my diets to prevent getting worse in my diabetic. So but finally I got out of it. I'm still now normal. I can eat the food that I love and things like that. So I believe the main thing I'm trying to share here is that yes, it's quite troublesome, it's quite painful. I believe everyone shared it before, but it's not as painful as if you got something else even worse. You see, for us every Saturday we just need to come here to some gathering, or like me, I always just sleep the whole day in my bed. Then every night just before you sleep, do injection. You don't do anything, just inject and sleep. That's all, or do whatever you want. So I think it's easy to do that, and it's not that difficult compared to other people. I think we are quite fortunate. This is not like the worst case that you can get. So let's just be compliant and do the best that you can. And hopefully, I'm proud to see some of my friends get married, have kids and all. That's what I hope to have as well. So let's just live a normal life. Thank you.
After basically the kind of presentation, the game started. They decided to divide into a few groups. I think 3 groups in this case. As for the people who attended, find a group for patient though, particularly. They divide into I think 3 or 4 groups. 3, if I'm not wrong, 3. Yeah, so they divide into 3 group. Our group is all male though. The other group, my friend called we group is majority are female. Like I think 2 or 3 female at least, and the other is a male. I think like 3 or 4 are female. And called we is the male itself, and the other group is like about 4 male and 1 girl. So what this first game at 10 is about is it's basically a card, kind of paper card, a few of it are the same. It's like the puzzle. You need to match like two of the same kind is a pair. So basically, how you're going to play is all the cards are laid on the table, cover it, so you couldn't see what's the other side of it. So then the nurses, one of the nurses represent to come up with the question, and the patient, the group itself basically is a team-oriented kind of a group discussion, come up with the answer, and the correct answer for the group will get a point, and the fastest will get additional point, things like that. So basically, let's say come up with a question like, what are the organ that is the first to be involved, or the first to be affected? Probably is the liver, that is more likely. So you need to flip both sides, or you need to find the liver for the card itself. The card, there is a different organ of kidney, and also different answer basically is enclosed in it. You have to find the answer. Just open up. You open one, then it's the correct one, then you need to find another one. If wrong, you have to close back the other one and open another one. Basically, it's a kind of a little bit of luck, not a memory, but it's a group teamwork kind of game. I want to like get the kind of patient closure with each another kind of game. And later followed by there's the second game. There's basically two section in the games. Basically the card game, and the second one is kind of parameter kind of. They give you kind of a very small kind of like maybe 10 cm, 15 cm, those paper plastic cup that maybe you need to take cough mixture, those kind of cup, and you need to basically build it into a kind of, they give you about, I think about 15 to 20 those cards. You just stack it up without dropping, and also step back up from the top to the bottom, so that it becomes a stand. Basically, after you build it up and put it back, it becomes all the cup is stand like statue like that. So there you have to do it under a minute. So the group who do it under a minute will get a point, and the fastest will get another point, things like that. And basically everyone was laughing and joking about it. A lot of humor, sense, funny kind of scenes. So some stacks that it drops. It's not almost there, but drop too. Is kind of is entertaining though. At least the game is. And later we started giving prizes after the game. The group, or our group, I think gets second for the first game. We get first, and the second game I think we get second or third, but we get two prizes. It's one of that is the kind of bottle, kind of like coin, those like the coin banker that you put at your home. You want to save out your coin. I'm not sure what you call it, the bucket kind of like, but it's the tube that the baby drink milk connected to it. It's the, I've forgotten the exact word. Too long, never get used to that. But basically the bottle for the children drinking milk, those kind of, it's quite a big, like you can put a liter of water in it, and inside is all filled out with the soft sponge sweet. Basically you can take out the switch and you can start putting coins and saving up your coins. That's the encouragement for that. And also some stationery that we won. Second, I think third prize is the second game. The bottle is the first that we get first. So also we get like snack, and also a small bag that when we just arrive, the nurses start distributing the bag and also the snack along with potato chip in a cup, plastic cup, so we can eat while listening to the presentation in the first place. And after that we kind of like take pictures, basically group pictures of each individual group, and followed by all all in kind of group picture. Of course, there's a mask, and they spell wrong the thalassemia word. I think they put the opposite direction of one letter, so they just switch in between the letter and put it back, and start taking the group picture. Basically about, I think, 20 something people on that picture. You can view it. I'll try to link it on this video for you. And later we start to eat buffet. Yeah, we start to, like, after the picture taking, everyone start to queue up, because some on the right and some come from the left, so there's two sides of the getting food. So there's the noodles, those like pineapple rice or fried rice, and chicken, vegetables, all those dishes. They allow you to take as much as you can, as long as you can finish it. They encourage you to bring back even though you don't want to, but if you want to, it's the best. You can bring back the remaining food even though if you do not want, it will end up in the rubbish bin, because the leftover food the nurses will bring back eventually, if not throw away. That's what they will do. And also the meal is sponsored by our doctor this round, Dr. Ang Eileen. As we mentioned, I talked about it in the previous video. And so everyone start to talk together on the table during the eating time. Everyone serve the food. Some eat round 2, some eat round 3. And there's a patient like huge appetite. They eat like 3 rounds though. I hardly eat 2 rounds, so I eat one round, a little bit full. So I take like dessert and a drink, and kind of full already, because I did eat some breakfast. Honestly, I take a coffee and some like those waffle kind of chocolate roll that I brought, because they have. Yesterday I went to the supermarket, saw they have really nice casing for the wafer chocolate, so 2 for $2.95. In fact, one of the present they distribute, I think the second or third price is the chocolate that I brought, but different pattern. They provide the red one. I like the blue one with the Santa Claus, and then the other one is the like soldier on it, the black hat soldier on that. That's not bad. I like the container, so I brought it, and I love the wafer too. So 2. You get 2 in one price, so why not? I put coins after I eat the waffle. It's really nice. I can't control but to buy it. And later kind of everyone kind of exchange their contact. If there's any Facebook contact, WhatsApp, you name it, social media basically, before each one at a time or each group at a time start to leave the place to their respective home or whichever they want to go after the gathering. So I and my good friend, I consider Hok Wee, even though haven't been a while with him because he has some family problem, and also another friend that I met today, and now we are friends now. He's a thalassemia intermediate, basically 29 years old. He's from Myanmar. Yeah, so thalassemia there, intermediate. He did not come for transfusion so often. I think like 2 months. It's intermediate, so it's a much better situation than thalassemia major, my case. So it do not seem often, but it normally come on the Saturdays, as he's now looking for jobs after graduating for the polytechnics. So we have a great day. We walk back with him to the bus stop, and after that I follow the other friend Hok Wee to the MRT station. Then we kind of departed, went back. The rain has stopped, finally smaller now. When I try to get back, when I come it's raining, I have to come with umbrella, and when I go back the rain has already kind of drizzling, so I don't want to take out the umbrella. It's drizzling is still okay though, just a few drops of rain here and there. And then I went back and take the picture of the present I really got. So this is how the today event is about. Just a brief cover through, although the event took place about 3 hours in total. So pretty meaningful event though, for once a year gathering, meeting some old thalassemia patient, not old as in their 30, 40, 50, I mean old as I know them from young, or ever since I'm on the other hospital we had been transferred together. I know them for years. So just a good opportunity, even though some of them we never like really stay contact, like message each another, WhatsApp them often or Facebook them. Some of them are not even my friend on Facebook, but we get together once a year. But it's a greeting with some friends are when we meet we will like greet each another, but we do not stay contact after the event, things like that. Some of them are this way, and some of them after the event we kind of get closer with each another and become good friends. It's hard to tell. So that's about it, talking about basically what's going on during the thalassemia support group gathering. Hope you have a nice day and take care.